Life is going to get a lot tougher. Hopefully you're preparing and or are prepared. Hello YouTubers, Alaska Prepper here. Ladies and gentlemen, a short video this morning, but a reminder that we will have a live stream today at 2 p.m. Alaska time, 6 p.m. Eastern time. So hope to see you there. This morning, when I took Little Miss Alaska Prepper to school, I gasped because I was surprised. I shouldn't have been surprised, but I was surprised, ladies and gentlemen. Life is going to get extremely difficult for many people. And when I saw the price of gas, I just started laughing because we were driving towards my daughter's school and I was reaching my favorite gas station. You've all seen it. And I have a habit of always looking at the gas price when I pass that gas station. And when I seen it, I gasped and I was like, are you serious? And I asked Little Miss Alaska Prepper, I was like, can you tell me what that says? Because I couldn't believe it. I thought maybe I was seeing things. Can you tell me what the price of gas is? Hurry up, I said. She looks and she says $429.9. And ladies and gentlemen, I just started laughing. And the reason is, it's not because I'm happy that gas is $429.9. $4.30 a gallon, at least in this area. And it wasn't just that one gas station, so it wasn't a one-off. I checked a couple other on my way taking her to school, and they were both 429.9 cents per gallon for regular, ladies and gentlemen. Life is going to get much more expensive. And if you've been waiting to see if things got a little bit better, we've been telling you, and what I mean by we is the prepping community, the financial community on YouTube. Those of us that are telling you the things that are actually going on instead of the crap that you get from the mainstream media, they will find a way to spin this gas price increase. Oh, it's only going to last a little bit. Oh, you don't have anything to worry about. It's good for the economy. It's good for you. Inflation is good for you. Now, I know I'm a little excited here, but ladies and gentlemen, this is the biggest jump in gasoline prices that I've ever seen in my life in one day. Just in my area alone. Yesterday, another reason I started laughing when I saw that is because I just filled up my vehicle yesterday. And when I filled it up, ladies and gentlemen, it was $3.85. Today, it is $4.30. $4.29.9 $4.30. That is a 45-cent increase overnight. Now, I know that does not reflect the price of gasoline all over the nation because we have different prices in different states. So what I would ask is that we document this. If you can please in the comments leave what gas was yesterday in your state. If you remember what it was, leave what it was yesterday and what it is today. So for example, if you live in Alabama, put yesterday it was, or March 3rd. Yeah, yesterday was March 3rd. March 3rd it was $3.10. March 4th it was $3.20. Whatever it is. I would love to document this, not only by me speaking about where I live, but with all of you putting it down in the comments on where you live. That way we can maybe revisit this video a year or two from now to see where we are then compared to today. Hopefully it'll be better. But ladies and gentlemen, things are about to explode in price. If we think that things have been getting expensive up to now, things are about to get a lot more expensive. I've been saying this for a very long time. Energy is everything. Energy is everything, ladies and gentlemen. The price of oil is everything when it comes to how much of your life you're going to have to give up for that gallon of gas. I did a little research before this and I found that the average working American drives about a 32-mile round trip from their home to their job. So your commute to work just got a lot more expensive. I have never seen the price of gasoline go up by 10% in one day. To me, that is incredible. And in my opinion, this is history that we are living through, that we will look back in years and say, remember that. Remember when from one day to another, gas went up by more than 10%. And I believe that it is going to continue to go up, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't really plan on reading this article with you, but it says here that gas prices hit the highest cost in nearly a decade and surpasses $4 in some states. Well, Alaska is one of them, and I'm pretty certain that California is another one of them. Probably Hawaii and a few other states in the nation, maybe Washington, have gas prices above $4. I've stated this before, that they, and who is they? All right, some people ask, who is they? Well, if you're new to this channel, when I say they, I mean the establishment. I mean those people that are not affected by the policies that they pass on to us, the plebes. All right, because that's what they consider us. These people that pass these policies, they will not be affected by gas prices. Ask yourself a question. If you were a millionaire today, would you really care about a 40-cent per gallon increase in gasoline? Would you care? Probably not. But if you're making 15, 20 bucks an hour and you've got 2 kids at home that you have to feed, how does that 40 cent a gallon for gasoline affect you? It is we, the working class, that are affected by the policies that they impose on us. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and you will continue to feel that. You will continue to feel this. This is not going to go away anytime soon. They say that gas prices are continuing to rise as tensions in Russia and Ukraine have mounted. Ladies and gentlemen, I've stated before that there is a new boogeyman in town, and they're going to take advantage of this boogeyman to the fullest extent that they can. They will never let a crisis go to waste. And I'm pretty sure that you've heard that elsewhere. And I'm pretty sure that you understand what I'm saying about they will never let a crisis go to waste, ladies and gentlemen. The average working person in the United States of America just got poorer overnight. The majority of U.S. states and cities have seen sharp increases, with the national average rising 14 cents since Monday, according to AAA, with prices hitting a national average of $3.84. Incredible. And these are prices that we haven't seen since Hurricane Katrina back in 2005. San Francisco became the first major city in the United States to reach an average of $5 a gallon. Now that's an average, ladies and gentlemen. Some of you may say, well, I'm paying $6 a gallon where I live. It could be, because there are some places where gasoline is $6 a gallon. But what they're doing is they're taking the average of what all the gas stations are charging in that specific area and then getting the mean of that. And listen to this, San Francisco just made history, ladies and gentlemen. It became the first city in the United States to hit $5 a gallon gas average. According to AAA, driving habits are the biggest factor that impact vehicle fuel consumption and reminds drivers to follow the speed limit to save on fuel. Another thing that higher prices do, ladies and gentlemen, is that it controls our behavior. And it will control our behavior. High gas prices mean what? That you're going to have to spend less somewhere else, or that you're going to have to drive less. You're going to have to make that decision. You either drive less or you spend less. Either case, it is your behavior that is being altered. Let's take a quick look at the oil chart, ladies and gentlemen, just so that I can show you what I see. What we're looking at here is the chart of oil, and as you can see, this red line right here, this is the 200-day moving average. This is one of the indicators that traders use on whether they want to go long on something or maybe they want to short it. Usually if the price of that commodity is above the 200-day moving average, usually a lot of people would go long on it because it seems that it's doing well and it's keeping track with the average that is set by the market here at 200 days. So if you take a look at this, just back in December of last year, just a few months ago, oil was at $72. Today it's at $111. And it seems like it's going to continue to go up. Now, it may have a couple of down days by a few dollars, but I see oil, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to stick to my guns. I said earlier this year that I wouldn't be surprised if I saw oil at $200 per barrel by the end of 2022. Now, what do you think that would mean to the price of gasoline? What do you think that would mean to the price of heating fuel? Goodness, I forgot to tell you about the heating fuel. I thank the good Lord that I had my tanks filled up here about, I don't know, less than a month ago. I had my tanks filled up at a price that was almost 50% more than what I paid for it last year. Today, I went ahead and took a look at the wholesale price for the heating fuel that I use to heat my home. And what I mean by wholesale price is if you go and pick it up yourself and then pump it into your own tank. $3.40. $3.40, ladies and gentlemen. More than 10%, roughly I would say close to 15% more than what I paid for it just less than a month ago. A month, maybe a month and a week ago. And I don't see it coming down. So when I saw that, I was like, thank you, Lord, for allowing me to get that filled up when I did. But everything I see here looks like a bull market to me. I read an article not too long ago that said that we are in the midst of going into an oil super cycle. An oil super bull market, meaning that oil is going to shoot straight up. What does that mean to you? You have to understand what that means to you. That means that for the average consumer out there, for the average person that earns a wage, everything is about to get a lot more expensive than what it is now. I hope you've been hearing the warning. I hope that you've been paying attention and actually taking some action. Because the warning has been for a very long time, at least on this channel. I've heard it in a lot of other channels. The warning has been is that everything is going to get considerably more expensive. And when we think that it's already gotten expensive, it just gets even more expensive. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not going to stop. This is going to continue to happen, not only because of one factor, but because of many factors. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I can go into where the U.S. is no longer, independent for energy. And I can go into where the president asked Saudi Arabia and the OPEC nations if they would increase production, and they told them to pound sand. I think I put a video about that here either yesterday or the day before on the Alaska Prepper News channel. So things are going to continue to get more expensive. This is your warning. This is your chance to go out there and get the things that you need to get. I'm planning on doing some things today that is thinking outside the box, because I think it needs to be done. And if I end up doing it, I will go ahead and do a video and share that with you, because I think this is going to be very expensive. I mean, I was looking at used trucks yesterday just for the fun of it. You can't even pick up a used truck that's 3 years old for less than $50,000, at least here in Alaska. You can probably pick it up less down in the lower 48. But I have to tell you what my experiences are for where I live. I was looking at used trucks, 3 years old, 50,000 miles, $49,999. Life is getting more expensive, which means what to you, the average wage earner out there? It means that you're going to have to trade more of your time for the same or lesser amount of goods. Now that we're here, you guys want to take a quick look at silver and gold? Let's take a look, because gold seems to be doing pretty well. Gold seems to be doing very well. Gold is looking like oil. And gold right now, ladies and gentlemen, is doing what it is meant to do. Now, am I saying that it can't go back down? Look at this. Look at this dip right here. This red candle. Of course it can go back down. Is gold and silver still manipulated? Absolutely it is. It's manipulated by paper silver and paper gold. Right? But it is currently doing what its job is to do. Is to keep up with inflation. All right, let's take a look at silver. Silver is looking the same way. Silver is doing what it is meant to do. It is to keep its purchasing power up. And just for some giggles, let's take a look at the Dow. How's the Dow doing today? The Dow is not terrible, but it's not doing good. It's 276 points to the negative today as we record this video at 8:40 a.m. on Friday morning. So what else do you want to take a look? Let's take a look at the dollar. Look at the dollar. Goodness gracious, the dollar is going berserk. Let's see, it reached a top of 98.9. It almost hit 99 today. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, I see the dollar going up even higher. There is very high demand for the dollar around the world, which is not good for us here, the consumers in the United States of America. You may think that, well, we import things, so having a strong dollar is good because we import things. Yeah, but ladies and gentlemen, the dollar doesn't seem to be doing very well against oil, is it? It doesn't seem to be doing very well against the things that we need to live. Life is going to get a lot tougher. Hopefully you're preparing and or are prepared. If you're preparing, keep filling in those gaps. Keep getting as much stuff as you can that you know you're going to need. Because ladies and gentlemen, there will come a day. There will come a day when you will see people panicking to get rid of their dollars. Why? Because the system is over. The system is dead. This credit monetary system that we've been on for decades, it is dead, ladies and gentlemen. And we will be the ones that pay the price. Unless you're smart enough to get out of as many dollars as you can now, while you can, and get real stuff. And I have to say this because it's the internet. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just telling you what I think, ladies and gentlemen. But I remember telling you about a year and a half ago that I thought that prices in 2021 for the things that we need to live were going to go up by at least 50%. And I would say that I think they did. And today, as I stated before, this year prices will go up by at least 50%, if not more. I would even dare to say 100%. So you better prepare. Having said that, hope to see you this afternoon. Remember to be good to each other. When good people do good things happen. Remember to reach one, teach one, and repeat. If we all did this, the world would be a better place, and you know that it will be a better place. Many blessings to all of you and your families. I'm Alaska Prepper. I'm out.